Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for craft time during Ocean Week. We're gonna make two crafts today, and the first one, you're going to need a piece of tin foil and some paint, and I have blue, white, and green paint, but you can have any color paint that you want to use. And then also some little cut out fish. I just use black, but you can use any color. If you want a purple fish or a red fish, you can use whichever color you like. So the first thing I'm gonna do on my tin foil is I'm going to finger paint. So I'm gonna use my fingers and I'm gonna dip my fingers in the blue paint. My fingers are blue. And then I'm gonna dip my other fingers in the green paint, and I'm gonna rub it on my tin foil. And I'm gonna try to make it look kind of like waves in the ocean by moving my fingers back and forth. And I might have to stick my fingers in the paint to get some more. So I'm just gonna rub it around. I'm gonna stick my fingers in and get some more blue paint and some more green paint. And I'm gonna keep rubbing until I cover up the whole piece of tin foil. It's gonna look shiny, kind of like when the sun shines off the water and makes it look shiny and shimmery. So, I'm gonna hold it up for you to see my ocean waves. See, you can see the blue and the green, and it looks shimmery. Now I'm gonna take my fish well, let me wipe my hands first. I'm gonna wipe my hands off. And then I'm gonna take the little fish cutouts and I'm just gonna put them right on the paint. If you want to, you can wait till the paint dries and you can glue them on. But I think if you stick them on while the paint is wet, they should stick. So, let me clean off my hands. So I'm gonna take some fish and I'm gonna stick them right on to my wet paint. You can put them anywhere you want on your picture. Okay. So this is the one I just made. And this is the one that I made earlier, and it's already dry. I think it looks kind of cool. So I hope you have fun making that one. Now our other craft for today, we're also gonna use paint, and you're gonna need some construction paper. You can get any color that you like. I have some purple and some green, and then I have a piece of white. So out of the green paper, I cut out a fish shape. And out of the purple, I cut out the top of a jellyfish. And I'm going to use the white to make the jellyfish tentacles that will hang down from the purple. So we're going to paint a piece of bubble wrap. Have you ever seen bubble wrap? You can squeeze it and listen to it pop. But we're gonna paint it today. So I have my same colors. I have blue, green, and white. And I'm just going to use some paint brushes. I have some sponge brushes, and I also have some regular bristle paint brushes, but any kind will work. So I'm going to paint all over my bubble wrap. So I'm gonna do some blue. I'm gonna add some green. We'll try the sponge brush with the green, see if that works good. Maybe add a little bit more green on this side. And then let's see, I think I need a little bit more blue. And I'm gonna try to cover the whole piece. So let me add a little bit of white. A little bit of white paint. And then I'm going to take my fish cutout and I'm going to lay it on my bubble wrap. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna lay it down and I'm gonna push it so that all the pieces of the fish get onto the bubble wrap. Now real carefully, I'm gonna peel it up and there's our pretty fish. Now for the jellyfish, I'm going to use the white piece of paper, and I might have to add a little bit more paint. So I'm gonna add a little bit more blue. And some more green. And paint onto the bubble wrap just like we did for the fish. And I'm gonna take our white piece of paper and I'm gonna push it down. Make sure that all of it gets on the bubbles. And then I'm gonna peel it up. So that looks pretty good. Now to make this into a jellyfish, I just drew some lines, if you can see the lines, on the back. So after the paint dries, you can draw lines on the back and your child can practice cutting. They can practice cutting, and I use words at school like thumb on top and open, close to try to get them to squeeze their hand and always keep their thumb on top. You don't want their hand to turn over. So they can practice cutting and then glue it on the bottom of our jellyfish head so that your final product looks something like this. So I just glued the tentacles onto the back and drew a little smiley face, and then our fish with a happy smile. So I hope that you can make some of these this week. I'd love to see them. Ocean Week is one of my favorites. So if you make these, I'd love to see what you make. Hope y'all are having a great week. See you soon.